Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. Let me get y'all pulled up. Get me switched over. I think I'm a couple minutes early. Or a couple minutes late, I don't remember. I don't remember which one. There you are. Hello, hello everybody. How are y'all? So I've got some awesome new centers available, number one. Number two, I got some happy mail from Wreath. And we're going to be using one of her products today. And I'm so stinking excited. But let me show y'all these first. So these are your new rhinestone centers. This is the red one. There's the purple. Pink, and then I've got green and light blue. I just forgot to bring those. So those new rhinestone centers are on my website. We've got the new paw print, and y'all wanted this one. This is the one I use for the peacock wreath. So I have made these available for y'all. So those are on my website as well. Today, though, we are going to use this amazing eagle head. So I got Wreath to make us some eagle heads. So this is the 5 3/4 inch one. And then oh, look at him. Oh my golly gee. He is about 9 inches. So he is going to be amazing in something I put him in. Today, though, we are using the small one. And then she did the Highland cow for us. I know, isn't it awesome? Oh my God, y'all know I love eagles. So the Highland cow, the moo cow, hello from Scotland, and then the chicken. So that was my happy mail from Wreath. So all of these are available on her website, y'all, and I will share the link after the live, but you can find her on Facebook. All right. I know the chicken is adorable. So Wreath is the one who makes these for us. And this is like, I'm going to have to come up with something special for that one. Anyway, we are going to do a patriotic butterfly. So I have got the butterfly board. And you can see here how I set up the back. If you want to screenshot that real quick. We are going to use the daisy chain petal. I saw Lori did one, was it last week or the week before, where she used the daisy chain at the bottom and then did like a different fold at the top. But we are going to do this one all daisy chain. So I'm winging it. So you know you're going to have to bear with me, but let me bring you down and show you what I came up with. Hello, hello. So we are using the red and white stripe and the blue. Now this ribbon, and I thought I made another one, or I thought I had another roll of this ribbon, but I could not find it, and I threw the roll away. But this ribbon is actually double-sided ribbon. So one side is the blue and white stars, and the other side is the red and white stripe. Is that not perfect? So this is from Unique in the Creek. So you can get the double-sided ribbon. That's just amazing. Okay, so we are going to put, obviously, the stars at the top. And then when we get down here, we're going to do the red and white stripe. And then I was thinking, I have this brown fabric mesh. So the eagle is going to go here, and we'll do some kind of fold to fill in this middle with the brown. Okay, I don't know yet until we get there, but let me show you. I'm going to show you a couple times how I did that fold, and it's almost too much work using ribbon. I felt like I was folding these forever. So what you're going to do is, I think we needed the red and white side. So we're just going to turn it. They always do the same thing. Oh, thanks. I love to switch it up and do different things. So with this one, and this ribbon is actually stiff enough where you don't need to put the mesh inside. And I wish I had realized that before I cut all of the mesh. So depending on your ribbon, you may or may not have to put a piece of mesh inside to hold this up. This one, I would not have had to. Okay, so, but if you do, take your, this is a perfect to use your leftover caca mesh. And we all know what caca mesh is. It's that really thin mesh that just doesn't do anything. Well, I didn't have any caca mesh, but I used leftover rolls of this black that I had, because I use black a lot, y'all. So we're going to make the center to go in this ribbon. So 10 by 10, curl side up. We're going to bring that top to the bottom. Flatten it down. We're going to bring bottom to the top. Bottom to the top again. And we're going to put our finger right in there. Line up these two ends. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're not going to see this piece, y'all. Oh, there's Lori. And then this ribbon is cut at 12 inches. And if you missed the beginning, this is actually double-sided ribbon that I got from Unique in the Creek, and I wish I had gotten some more. But one side is the red and white, and one side is the blue with the stars. This one, I have enough of the stars, so we're going to make this one the red and white. So I'm just going to line up these ends, and this piece is cut at 12 inches. Okay, 12 inches. Just make your little crease, and we're going to slide this right in and line up these two ends. Okay, see what I did? Easy peasy. And then scrunch right down here at the bottom, and then we're going to band it. Okay, so just like this. But like I said, if you have this ribbon, you do not need to do this, because that ribbon holds up so well that you don't need the inside piece of mesh. Okay, now we're going to do the outside petal. So it's the same way, 10 by 10. We're going to bring the top to the bottom, bottom to the top, just under that piece. And then bottom to the top again. And then I just slide my finger right in there. And then here, I'm just going to clip both sides, just like that. And we're going to take and slide this right in. And then we're going to band it again. And then this is the back. We don't need to really worry about that. But you can just fix your front if you need to. But remember, you're not going to see this part of it, right? So there is our two pieces. Okay? So let me cut. If I can find my scissors. Don't really want to use these, but it'll work. And we just cut that off nice and clean. Okay, so I do have a couple more of those petals to make, so we'll make them on the next row. So here's the layout if you missed it. So the top three are gonna be the blue and white, the stars, the stars, the stars. Let's get some of these petals up here. Now I tried to make this where I'd only need one roll of the ribbon because obviously I couldn't find my second roll. You like my nails? Thank you. It's about time, huh? So we're doing 3 stars. So I'm going to work side to side here. I didn't need that one. Let's cut that one out. Where are my, oh, there they are. My caca scissors. And then these bottom 3 are going to be the red and white stripe. Hey, hey. This is not a kit, but you can get all of these supplies from Unique in the Creek. That is where I got the ribbon. And I am sure this is just black fabric mesh that I know they have as well. So you can get your ribbons, your board, your mesh, zip ties, all from Unique in the Creek, and then the eagle will go right at the top. And that is from a Beth. And I will post the link. No worries, I'll post it. You can see I'm trying to line these up as best I can. All right. Now the next row is where we're going to have to play. I'm not sure if we're going to have to use every set and every shared set, but I filled them all in just in case. All right, so let's see. Do that. So our head, I want to see how much it's going to cover up. I think I am gonna do this one as well. See, I tried to count in my head because I didn't want to use more than one piece of, or more than one roll of ribbon. Let's do this one. This one and this one. Hello. Actually may not need that one. I will give you a total count at the end. Y'all know how I am when I'm winging it. We're going to figure it out as we go. I think we are going to need it. Otherwise, we're going to see that zip tie. Redo. Redo. Get it back in there. Hello, hello. All right, and then the red and white. Let me get these 3 in. And then we will make that petal again. Oh, missed one. Now I believe these bottom 2 are going to be brown. So I'm not going to do anything with those yet. Oh, look, I put that one in upside down. So when you're making these, here is the double seam. So I always put those face down. But the good thing about the boards is you just clip the zip tie, reload it, and put your petal back in. This side, and then I'll make the petal. So many tools. How many tools does it take to make a wreath? Hello, hello. All right, let's cut this off. All right. These 2 are going to be, if I counted right, and I did, these 2 are going to be blue. Oops, I was pulling the wrong one. I'm not going to be able to get that in there. Look, I'm not even going to fight it, y'all. Yes, the eagle head is a Wreath. So she does the peacock and the flamingo as well. And we've got something else in the works. You know I'm always up to something. Gosh darn it, y'all. I put it in upside down again. Okay, so we have those. Let's go ahead and make the rest of I'm thinking. Well, we're going to need these two white ones anyway, so let's make them. All right, so 10 by 10. Now this is just a piece of cacao mesh that's going to go under the ribbon. But just remember, if you have this ribbon, it is so stiff, you do not need to do this piece to go in it because it's going to stay. That's how stiff it is. Okay, so top to the bottom, bottom to the top, bottom to the top again. I just put my finger in there, bring it down and clip it. Okay, I'm just putting my finger in there to open that up so we know exactly. And we're just going to fold that ribbon right around that mesh. And then we're just going to scrunch it all together. And we're going to band it. The ribbon is from Unique in the Creek. And it's amazing. Like, y'all better go get it before I order me some more. That's how amazing it is. So it's double-sided. So one side is the stars and the other side is the red and white. So for the outside petal, 10 by 10, top to the bottom, bottom to the top, just under the edge. For this one it doesn't matter because you don't see it. And then bottom to the top, complete top. And I just stick my finger in there, bring the petals down. I'm going to clip each side. Anybody see my clip? There it is. Clip each side. I will clean out that ribbon. And then we're going to open it up and we're going to slide this piece right in there, bringing our two black pieces right around it. And then we're going to band it again. Oh, it's still on my finger. Will start showing up in stores next week. Oh my God. Don't do that. See, I got so excited. Okay, and then we're just going to clip off that bottom so we don't have as much to worry about. And there's your petal. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. Why do I only have two petals? Where did it go? Oh well. We're gonna adapt and overcome, y'all. So we're gonna do the red and white on each side. I know I still have that one piece, but I needed two, but that's all right. Oh, that's right. These are going to be brown. So the two on each end are going to be brown because that's going to lead up to the eagle head. We're going to figure that out. I'm thinking that I'm trying to figure out what petal to use. Let me figure it out in my head. Okay, I like that. I like it a lot. Yes, she did, Sandy. All right, so I'm taking a 10 by 10. Okay, curl side up, diamond shape, and I'm just bringing in to the middle. And then I'm just going to pinch, pinch, and pinch. And then bring them up and kind of stretch and lay them flat. And then tuck them under. So it's going to look like, hopefully, like feathers, the eagle's feathers, hopefully. Now I did wood burn this just because I really didn't know what I was going to do with it until I got to this point. I'm going to tuck it under that petal. Hey, hey. Does it look like feathers, y'all? Just say yes. Just say yes. Let me see something. I'm going to go right here in the middle if I can find a way to get there. Going to go right in the middle. Let me think. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cut 4 petals. Now I would normally burn this, but I'm not gonna do it. So I'm going to be a little more careful with it. Now this is just brown fabric mesh. I'm just going to cut 6 just in case. Just in case. All right, so we're going to go right back over that last red and white one. And we're going to leave it open because now we're going to fold our petals into it and not a nub like that, okay? So I'm not going to mess with it as much because it is not, oh, we can't do that. So we're going to leave it just like that. Hold on, I don't think I want to do that. Hold on, let me think. What petal can I do? Let me see something. I know, the wheels are spinning for sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll show y'all what I did. So if you saw the dragon, that's the same petal I used on the outside. So I'm just kind of curving it in and allowing it to sit right on. So this daisy chain is kind of holding this petal in place. Okay. So I'm going to do it opposite than what I did here. That way this petal folds in this way. Okay, so 10 by 10, curl side up. Top to the bottom. Now if we're doing it this way, then I would bring right to left, but we're not. So we're going to bring left to right. Hold on, I got to think. I'm working backwards now. I'm going to come this way. Okay, so see how I'm kind of forming that petal and making it arch and kind of getting that point? Yes, that's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and... Are y'all talking about me? Okay, so there. Yeah. Okay, see how this one's coming in and this one's coming in? Hello, hello. I'm going to try to match them up as best as possible. Lord, I'm getting a whole mess of mesh right here. Wonder if I need this piece right here. That's what I'm wondering. Let me take one side out. Make sure I'm doing the right one. Oh, it's under all that mesh. I'm gonna be gentle. Maybe. Holy. Might have to redo that petal. Kaka scissors aren't gonna work. Whew. All right, let's see. I hope you promote better than Michelle did. Girl, what you talking about? Okay, I like that. What am I trying to promote? That's what I want. So go. Let's fill it in. Promotes the boards. Oh, better than Michael's. I thought it said Michelle. I was like, what did I do? All right. Top to the bottom. Right to the left. Bottom to the top. And you can see I'm pulling, stretching it out. So what I'm trying to do is cover up so I think I'm going to do 2 actually right in the middle. So I have to do this one backwards. Top to the bottom, left to the right. Bring it this way, bring that way. Hopefully I did it right. I did it right. All right, so these are going to go right there at the top. So here to here. So see how that's covering these 2 zip ties? Well, I actually kind of like that showing like that. And then let me see something, y'all. I don't want to take a chance of you seeing that zip tie. So I'm actually going to go right over that zip tie one more time. has to be opposite. Lord, I gotta think. Goes this way, flip it that way, that goes that way. So I'm going to move them up. So they're actually going to fit, hopefully, right down there. And then I can bring them out like that. So I brought it up in that same zip tie, but maybe a half an inch to an inch. Does that make sense? Now I think we are golden. Whew. Let me find... Oh, I have a red pipe cleaners in here now. So I just put a cable mount on the back. Now I just did that right before I came live, so I'm not going to snug as tight. And I'm going to go right over that same zip tie. Now what I might have to do, and we'll see. Nope, actually I'm not. So if you want, you could put a piece of styrofoam up under there. But I don't have to, actually, because what it's doing is it's sitting on this mesh, and then here it's sitting on this pedal, so it's not going to rock back and forth. So I'm just kind of spread. Does it? I don't even think it looks like a butterfly now. But it's cool. Not a butterfly now, but bring these over as far as I can. Oh my God, I love it, y'all. I almost want to do these petals down here, but I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna do it. But it would look cool with these petals all the way down. Y'all like it? So everything on here came from Unique in the Creek except the head. So the ribbon, I know they have the black fabric mesh. I don't know. Lori, are you still on here? Do you have the brown fabric mesh? I think they do. And then the butterfly board. But the head, so if you're just joining, let me bring you up. So there's today's. And then, where did I put it? Who saw where I put them? Anybody? Oh, there they are. And then here is the large one. So Wreath did both of these. This is the 9-inch. This one is the 6-inch. So she did both of these for us. And then the Highland cow. Feather so it looks better. No, I kind of like it like that. But you could. And then she has the chicken and the moo cow. Aren't those adorable? Thank you, Chris, for sharing her link. Chris is sharing the link. Let me pin it for y'all. Did it pin? I think it pinned to the bottom. Yeah, it pinned. Thanks, Chris. So that is where you can get the amazing eagle heads. Oh my God, I love it. Love it. All right, y'all. So the new rhinestone sennas are available. The pink, the purple, the red, the green, the new paw print is available, and the peacock is available, all on my website, so you can grab those there. I have one petal. I actually have two. Oh, because I took that out. That's why. That's why. All right, y'all. I am out of here. What is today? Today's Wednesday. I will try to see y'all tomorrow. We are going to do another version of the dragon using an oval board. So I got permission from the creator of that one. So we're going to kind of do an S dragon. And then I have some dragon kits coming. I am still waiting for all the supplies to get here. So there will be dragon kits. I think I've got 2 or 3 other kits here to get out as well. But y'all, my mind is just everywhere and I can't focus. So those will come out when they come out. I don't know what else to do. So y'all have an awesome day. And I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye, y'all.